How to find hope
in hard times.
I am Kenny Thomas, former NBA player, and with me today is Dr. Catherine Grill, a mental health expert. We're here to talk about an important skill in your life, finding hope in hard times.
We'll go over the top 3 ways that young people can transform their stress into hope when they encounter challenges, which is part of resilience. But first, let's hear from different people about what resilience means to them and how it's shown up in their lives.
To me, resilience is about staying hopeful even when you're struggling.
To me, resilience is about bouncing back when something bad happens. After my first breakup, I felt so down, I just wanted to be alone, but my friend suggested I focus on the little things that bring me joy. Doing that helped me feel like myself again.
To me, resilience means having faith during times of change. At the end of my NBA career, I started to worry about what I do with my life after basketball. Exploring new paths has been both fun and stressful, but I have faith that I can handle what comes next.
Research has shown that in hard times, the area of your brain called the amygdala activates. Now, this part of the brain tells you there's something stressful that needs your attention. Like if you were walking and you saw a snake in the road, your amygdala would alert you, which helps keep you safe. The trick with your amygdala is having strategies to turn it off so you're not constantly stressed as you work through challenges. Let's talk about some ways to do that.
I've overcome difficult situations in life by just analyzing the situation, kind of like writing it down on paper and taking it for face value versus letting my thoughts race.
I would say stepping back and making sure I'm not feeling overwhelmed by the choice I make.
Breathing exercises can help you calm down quickly. Your lungs have nerve connections that run to your brain, so breathing deeply signals your amygdala that you're okay, which rapidly turns off your stress response. Next time you're overwhelmed by a challenge, take 3 deep breaths. You might be surprised by how fast your mood changes. Let's hear from teens about when they use deep breathing.
I was nervous for an interview. I took a few deep breaths and it went well.
When I've had an exam or I've, been in a fight with somebody and I just need to calm down and take a deep breath before I go and say something I know I'm gonna regret in the end.
When playing in the NBA, there's been a few times to where things could get a little out of sorts. I told myself that, hey, take a deep breath, in and out, and relax a little bit more.
Big stressors can cause us to feel lots of emotions all at once. When this happens, I find it helpful to name each emotion I'm feeling. Saying your emotions out loud validates that it's okay to feel these things. It also reminds me that being resilient is about staying hopeful, even when you're experiencing a full range of emotions.
I think a specific time when I was stressed was when I was applying to colleges. There were so many options to choose from, but I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do yet. So I needed to take a breath and look in a different lens and make sure I was okay with my choice.
When times are hard, remember you don't have to go through it alone. Whether it's friends, family, or even a therapist, reach out to someone. Talking things through will help you feel more hopeful and connected. Plus, by pausing to talk it out, your brain switches from reaction to reflection mode, which will help you snap out of that hyper-stress state. Let's hear from teens about who they reach out to for support.
My 2 roommates are my best friends and my brothers, and they always help me out with anything.
I usually just send a text or usually a phone call if I need a little bit more immediate attention.
When I reach out to my mom, I text her or I call her, and I know she's always there for me.
When it comes to support and help, I'm a big believer in God, so I have a tendency to go pray first.
I would say talking to my friends. I have 2 sisters, so reaching out to them, and they're always super supportive and give me great advice.
Today, we talked about finding hope in hard times, which is part of resilience. We learned 3 things you can do to turn off the amygdala, your brain's stress center. Next time you're feeling overwhelmed by a challenge in your life, try one of these things. Breathe deeply for 30 seconds. Pause and name each of your emotions. Reach out to one person for help.
Stay tuned for our next videos where we'll discuss finding our confidence and building a growth mindset during hard times. Don't forget to share and subscribe for more tips on mental health well-being.